Maswera say, how are you? Who-hearted everyone. I'm a little bit inspired by 2019. And I know that it's been a great year, but a year full of wisdom as well. From myself and from all of you. People learning, people arguing, people fighting, people laughing at each other, people running away from privilege, especially the privilege. When you are married in this wide world and you are supposed to be a human being, and you want to be a human being in the world where a lot of people feel they are privileged to tell you what to do, to create all sorts of stuff to help you, and running away from slavery and stuff like that. But we are now in 2019 where the world has been changing, and it's still changing, and we need to do it differently. Kubatana means unite. We see loads of lots of companies talking about union, unite, we talk as a group of people, we practice togetherness, we practice Ubuntu. But how do we do it in our own home? How do we practice it in our own home when we get married? And how do we treat our own children when we have children? Isn't it where it starts? Charity begins at home. So what I'm trying to talk about now is I've actually written about it in Shona this morning, and I thought, let me translate it into English as well, because some people may feel left out, especially those who are not yet understanding what Chikaranga means. We are really fighting to speak our own language again, to understand the language, because the language Chikaranga is our culture, something that we need to speak, to teach our children as well, so we can understand some of these words that has never been translated into English, that has never been translated when we practice them in the westernized world. So the things that I want to talk about today are, what is it that we do as a woman and a man in the house when we are married, even before we get married, even when you are a boyfriend and a girlfriend? How do we respect each other? And what has our Zimbabwean culture taught us about how to respect a woman or how to respect your husband? Those are two different things, and they are being practiced differently. And sadly enough, I've been in Zimbabwe 2 months ago, for 2 months this year, and I've seen some of these things still existing, where a woman is doing all the cleaning work, all the household, taking care of the child, if they have one, or the children. The husband will be sitting there on the sofa waiting for the woman to bring him a cup of coffee or cup of tea. Yet the world has been changing lately. We think we live in Harare, in a big city, where we are practicing westernized lifestyle. And this lifestyle consists of people, a man and a woman, who are now working a job outside the house, and they leave a nanny with their child. So there is no any bonding happening here except the nanny and the children, which is something that worries me a lot as well, because I'm thinking, so even if you have money, are you not supposed to bond with your children? Even if you have money, are you not supposed to clean your own home? Isn't it that you need to clean your own bed and to see how it feels, not letting somebody else do such things for you? So I'm not trying to change the rules here. I'm not trying to say if you have money and you can pay, so you can't have somebody who can clean your own home. But I've seen relationships breaking down because of this nanny who is in the house. It's not the nanny, it's the decision that you guys made for yourself, the lifestyle that you decide to take. So in the end, you see that when a man and a woman are working in the house, the children are feeling left out, because we had everything. We had a nanny who loved us so much, but this nanny who loved us so much was not our mother. So stuff like that. So when I'm talking about Ngatibatane, means enough about how we practice our love life in our own home, how we practice our respect for each other, our respect for ourselves, and respect for our children. Because if we practice this in our own home, a mother and a father, even if you are earning money, both of you, the respect that you show each other in the home is already something that you are going to give to the children, of course. So anyway, let me greet guys who are listening. How are you, Mr. Msiwa? Hi, Joyce. How are you? Josephat Simbarashe, Mr. Chitsungo. How are you? And Emmanuel. I hope you guys are doing well, find you well. It's a very difficult topic to talk about, and the reason why I'm starting to talk about it, because I also need to know how much I can practice kubatana, how much I can practice to unite with other people, because it's very important. It's become very crucial today. But we need to see the root of the problem. We cannot just suddenly start to unite at a certain organization because we think we already know how to do that. We cannot let somebody who come and coach us how to unite coach us when we are not practicing it in our own home. So stuff like that. So I just want to keep this as short as possible, because I know I'm not going anywhere. I'm not coming from anywhere. I want to start the conversation. That's what I'm doing now. So we can put some points down and see what is it that we are doing in our own homes. So what I'm going to ask you guys, each and every one of you, wherever you are in the world, because we are scattered everywhere. It's not only meant for Zimbabweans, it's meant for everybody. Make sure you write on paper what is it that you are practicing in your own home. Are you the kind of a man who is sitting on the sofa waiting for your wife to put down the baby who she's been breastfeeding so she can come and bring you a cup of coffee? Or are you the kind of a guy who would say, no, let me make a cup of coffee, darling, because since you are breastfeeding or since you are doing something else, we can meet up somewhere? So those two things I want to ask you. We start with that point and we discuss about it, and we see who is not yet able to practice it. And maybe we can give you tips and tricks how to do that without losing your manhood. And we can also ask a woman who has been thinking that it's all a duty to do everything, to start practicing it differently and giving the men the chance to do some of these things without losing anything about you being the mother of the home. Anditika. So that's what I wanted to talk about. And thank you so much. As we make this video as short as possible, it means it reaches many people, even people without data. So we can't make this video too long. This audio, I mean to say. Natenda zvangu. Thank you so much. Thank you, Luvel. And yeah, we see each other. Thanks a lot. My name is Melissa Budding and I'm the owner of Mbereko. Bye-bye.
Wana muja wabo na imambowe, bakuro